welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Sharon, aka the Melanin Nostalgic Runner, and we are finally concluding this Get Fit With Me series, meal prep edition, 4 parts. This is going to be part 4, and what we're making is hearty grain with vegetable bowls with goat cheese. So it calls for this grain called farro. I'm not using that. I actually have something similar to what I did in the second part. I have leftover that I need to use. This has to get used. So I'm going to use this as the grain and call it good. It isn't quite the amount that it's calling for. So I'm probably actually going to cut this recipe down by half. I'm going to cut it down by half. So, because it's only like half of the portion of what it's calling for, if that. It's not even quite that. It's probably less than that, but we're gonna make it do what it do. It's not gonna be quite what it is in the book. That's kind of pretty much purpose. It's probably gonna be more of a salad than it is gonna be like a grain. The grains. It's gonna be more of a bowl of salad. Whatever. Anyway, without further ado, let's get to it. All right, so let me bring you to what I'm about to be doing. I got a lot going on here. So right now I am trying to bring my water to a boil for the pasta. And then from there, I am going to be, so while I'm waiting for that, we're going to multitask and whisk a 1/4 of a cup of oil. And it doesn't really state what kind of oil. I'm going to just go ahead and use olive oil. So we're going to put that in there because this is going to be our dressing basically. It's going to be a teaspoon's worth, so I'm going to be doing this for a little bit, I imagine. Okay, let's see. Did it? No, still nothing. Sheesh. This spatula. Okay, this is still not. I still gotta. Yeah, this is gonna be. So basically, I'm going to have to use this whole entire thing, it feels like. Sheesh. Okay, I think I finally have a teaspoon's worth. Yeah, this looks like a tablespoon's worth. Man, that was a lot. That was a lot. Okay, so then from there, I never know. It's just whatever it squeezes is what we're getting. And sometimes what I do when I don't have enough lemon, and I don't know if anyone else does it, if it calls for pepper instead of regular pepper, I just put lemon pepper in it to kind of make up for the rest of this, and then that way I can clean this. So that's one less thing I gotta deal with. This dishwasher is going to be full. Anyway, okay. And it calls for it to be mince, per usual. So I'm just going to go ahead and do my deal that I always do. The salt amount that calls for, we'll get that shortly. If you're wondering why my garlic looks like this, side note, because I buy such a large bulk of garlic, I actually end up freezing my garlic to preserve it. So this is why it's giving the look it's giving. Because I use a lot of garlic. And there we go. And then the salt. Okay, there's that. All right, we're good on that. So that's what we're going to be putting in there too. And this is ready for anything else, okay? So we're just going to use this whole entire arugula. So yeah, I'm doing my own variation of the recipe clearly. And also you could tell I'm getting a little impatient with things. So this is going to be here. I'm going to set it aside while we're waiting for this to do what it does. And that's going to be fun. So yeah. So now I just got to slice these up. And this is going to be the topping. So that's cool. I love that this last recipe, there's not much to it. I feel like my second recipe was like the one. And it wasn't in that cookbook. It's like just one I just decided I was going to do. Because that pasta, by the way, was amazing. All right, so then now I'm just gonna go ahead and put this in here, this in the pan, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add Old Faithful, just because I get and I got 3 minutes for the pasta, and that's going to be done. So we're knocking things out. But this is going to be divided 4 ways in a bowl. I'm going to let that do what it do. And while that's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and get my things ready for the portions. Okay, so for this last deal, we're going to be using these for our prepping. Because it's really just essentially one bowl. It's one dish. It's not anything we're dividing these up in, so that's cool. And this is pretty much done, so I could turn this off. And then I got a little less than 2 minutes left of that. Alrighty, we are back, and I wanted to kind of fast forward a little bit. So this is cooked now, so we have this combined, and then we're also going to add this in here to combine everything. Because this is supposed to be pretty much all going together as a whole entire thing. So I'm gonna combine it. And then once this is combined, this is kind of like it. This is like our recipe. So it's actually not that hard of a recipe. Again, another not so complicated recipe. And then it's more of a salad, and I didn't use like a grain. I used pasta instead. Because yeah, I didn't use a grain that called for, but it is what it is. It's similar texture. It's just not in the same family. But that's okay. At least I don't think it's in the same family. I don't know. All I know is that as soon as I saw this recipe and I knew I still had some of the other pasta left over that has a similar consistency, I was like, I'm just going to do that instead. I was not going to buy something I'm going to use one time and one time only. But this is pretty much it. And so now I just have to divide this up 4 ways and then top it off with the mushrooms that are done, and then goat cheese, and then we out of here. Literally, because yeah, I'm tired. It definitely is more of a salad, but I'm not mad at it being more of a salad. It would have been like a grain. It would have been more of like a grain dish instead. With vegetables, but since I already didn't have the carrots, I was kind of like, I'm okay with it just being a salad. Plus, I love arugula. So, whatever we gotta do to make it work, it's fine. So I'm just gonna try to divide it up evenly and call it good. Sheesh. It did not quite just... So now I'm just gonna try to do a thing where I got a little bit of this, a little bit of this, a lot of this here. I mean, it's not perfectly mixed, but it gets the job done. So this is what we got going on. And then now from there, we're just gonna add this on top evenly to the best of our ability for the most part. This one does not have much on it. Either does this one, a little bit more of this one, and then this. And then, last but not least, the goat cheese, and then that will conclude my meal prepping. And yeah, I would normally not mix things, but since this is empty afterwards, we're good to go. And then I can put these all away. And then your girl has a little bit of cleaning to do, but not too much because I've been cleaning in between. Turn off the fan because we're done cooking. All right, well, guys, we did it. That concludes the Get Fit With Me series, Meal Prep Edition, Part 4. So we're done. We got it done just in time because I need to get ready to go sleep because I have a long run tomorrow. And yeah, but anyway, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you get anything out of the content. It's your girl Sharon, aka the Melanin Nostalgic Runner, and I will see you next time. Bye.